See, the Most High give us this dynamic gift, this gift that's so amazing. I mean, this gift that the whole world wants to buy. But he makes us work for them. He makes us grind. He makes us feel the pain of the process. And for me, I would say I'd rather have it no other way. It's time for you to be great. It's time for you to be phenomenal. See, many of us like to skip the hard part. We like to skip the stages that make us the great people that we are born to be. And you must realize that you cannot buy this. No one can give you this. You must earn this. I played the game as if my life was on the line. And individuals all over the world to understand this very thing. Greatness lies in the man that believes it's in them.
Happy Thursday, beautiful people. They're like, oh my God, you don't have your hair wrap on. You know what? We letting our hair down today. We ain't even doing no reading today. I just wanted to show my face. I overslept a little bit because I went to bed just a little while ago. I'm like, oh, shoot. I ain't even give y'all that poll, but we here. A happy Thursday, beautiful people. Tabitha, happy Thanksgiving to my Faithless family. We have so many reasons to be thankful. Yes and amen. Zach Hart, Yahoo, what's going on, fam? Mom, hey girl, hey, shalom, shalom. And a couple other people hanging out here in the background. We're just gonna chat. Y'all want to come in? Hold on. I'm gonna copy the link and post it here in the chat. There you go. There is the link. If y'all want to come in and chat with me for a few. Hi, beautiful people. There go the link. Tabitha, listen, I got a question. Somebody said that hold on. I gotta go back to my text. Let me look. I didn't realize that okay, let me just ask you this before I say I didn't realize. Does your son have a church here in, I think it's New York? New York? Yeah. Hold on, I gotta find my text. Somebody said they think that's your son's church. It was a voice note. It was Jamia. Jamia came in. She said she thinks somebody mentioned to her that your son had a church here in New York. I was like, that's pretty dope. And busy writing these hours of the day, I can text, unable to come in. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But shoot us a text. Is that the church you go to? Is that your son's church? Is your son a pastor? We all started reading on WASP. I thought it was pretty cool. I probably got my facts all mixed up too. Mahaya, shalom, shalom. No church in New York? Ah, so whoever it is, let me ask you this. Does your son have a church? Is your son a pastor? They probably got you mixed up. Let me ask you that. No, you said no church in New York. So is he a pastor? Kings and Queens Coaching Group, shalom, shalom. I'll wait. We ain't talking about nothing today, y'all. Fritz, what's going on, fam? We letting our hand down today. Y'all see I'm missing my head wrap. I decided I'm just not going to put it on. We're only going to be here for a few minutes anyway. And I ain't reading nothing. We just chatting. Blessings, just me. You on the road today? Or you get to be home with family? We ain't going to be here that long, y'all. Y'all want to come in and chat? Just in case somebody was home alone without any family. Just wanted to gather for a few minutes, let y'all know we love you. And if you was close, we'd invite you over to our family gathering. Anybody else here in Virginia? You rolling? Be safe out there, man. Be safe. Anybody else in Virginia? Or is it just me? Am I the only one? There go the link if y'all want to come in. Come on in the room. And let's chat. Y'all scared? Or y'all just too busy. Y'all moving around like Tabitha. Y'all can't come in. I'm 2 hours away, Eastern Shore of Maryland. Okay. Ma, I know you a VA. You decent, Ma? Come in the room. Come in the room, Karen. Come on, Karen. I know most people, y'all probably still in y'all bathrobes and stuff. Got your coffee? If the top part look decent, come on in. Let's chat for a few minutes. Or not. Kimball Mack, you in Newport News? What? We lived in Newport News for like 10 years. Where in Newport News? Well, I probably shouldn't have you give you a specific location. But okay. We real close. We back and forth a lot. Elijah, peace and blessings, family. May the Creator Eola be with you. Our place of worship is in Trinidad. My son is only 27, not involved in any church. See, what Jamil? I'm gonna let Jamil know. Like, girl, they gave you some bum information. They said I gotta listen to the message. I gotta listen to the message again. Our place of worship is in Trinidad. My son is only 27, not involved in any church. My son lives in Trinidad with me. My daughter is attending college in Canada. They truly have you mistaken. Because I'm like, well, did she ever show her face? How do they notice her? Maybe it's the same account name or something. I don't know. Clearly, they got you all chopped and screwed, sis. Cousins in Virginia Beach? Okay, Fritz, what's your cousin's name? It might be part of my family. My family is huge. Weird. Well, what's your cousin's name? Oh, what's the last name? Is Fox or the last name? Or they have a different surname? While I'm waiting, how many of y'all cooking today? Y'all cooking? I had this pimple on my forehead. I probably should have put my head wrap on, huh? Nah. What? Don't have the same last name? Taz Vortex. What's going on, fam? She said, great channel. I love your work. I'm not really up early, so I can't drop in on a live. Hold on. I'm not really up early, so I can't drop in on a live often. Hold on. I'm reading that all wrong. Great channel. I love your work. I'm not really up early, so I can't drop in on the lives often. Okay, laugh out loud. Peace and blessings to you and your family. Also, check out Outwitting the Devil. Great read. Girl, I love that book by Napoleon Hill. Right? Napoleon Hill is my dude. Well, thank you for that. And hey, first time coming in, Taz Vortex, I think, because I don't remember the name. But anyway, okay, with the Vortexian current. Happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, we call it Family Day, right? Clearly, we know how it started, right? But still, we don't negate the day and we don't negate family just because gruesome past or whatever. We talk about the truth about it and then we go on loving family regardless, right? Anyway, that's one of the main days everybody got off, so let's make the most of it. Pammy, what's the difference of Thanksgiving in Canada to America's Thanksgiving? That is a good question. I don't know. I never thought about I never really thought about holidays in the context of other places. That's probably terrible of me, right? I don't know. I don't know. What do they do different in Canada than they do here? You know? What does your daughter say it? Do they celebrate it the same way? Hold on, let me just Google. Thanksgiving in Canada. Okay, 4 ways Canadian Thanksgiving differs from USA's Thanksgiving. Let's see. It says, oh, number one, Canadian Thanksgiving is in October and on a Monday. That's weird. So weird to us because it's always the third Thursday in November for us here in the US. Okay, let's see. Mahaya Shalom says, hey girl, hey. Okay, the second way. American and Canadian Thanksgiving have different but similar origins. Okay, well, let's read it. Let's see. Everyone seems to know the story of the first American Thanksgiving in 1621, real close to 1619, but I'm going to keep reading. Everyone seems to know the story of the first American Thanksgiving in 1621, but do you know how Canadian Thanksgiving came about? In fact, the first Canadian Thanksgiving may have even predated the Pilgrims' big meal. The tradition given originated with the harvest festival and autumn celebration meant to show appreciation for the season's bountiful harvest. However, Canadian Thanksgiving was initially less about celebrating the harvest and more about thanking God for keeping early explorers safe as they ventured into the New World. In that sense of Thanksgiving, the earliest report of such a dinner dates back to 1578 when English explorer Martin Frobisher and his crew held a special meal to thank God for granting them safe passage through Northern America into what is today the Canadian territory of Nunavut. I don't know. It still kind of sounds the same to me, especially because them dates are so close when they say they first officially. Hold on. What did it say? Um, 1578. I don't know, but granting them safe passage through Northern America. I don't know. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so it says the first Thanksgiving after the Canadian Confederation didn't happen until April 1872, when the holiday was observed to celebrate the recovery of the Prince of Wales from a severe illness. Today, the tradition of Thanksgiving has come full circle, and it is primarily seen as a time to gather the family, mark the start of autumn, and celebrate the harvest of good food of the season. There you have it. Or whoever wrote the article. Let's see. I just see the holidays where one of us was gonna say it right. Hey, Auntie. It just me said. I see the holidays where there is flesh being served as a corporal, hold on, as a corporal held knots that many need rescuing from. Just thinking, one love family, hanging in the background later. I mean, I don't disagree with that, right? Fritz Fitchett and Boone's and Yuri's got a neighbor on Bowman Drive, Suffolk. Yeah, we probably not closely related. Because I don't have any of those last names in my family. I do know some Boones though. They in Hampton. Their daughter's in Newport News. Hampton, Newport News. That's for the Boone's side or whatever. Y'all might be related. Okay. Okay, I already read that. Let's see what the other two things are. Okay, number 3, how Canadian Thanksgiving is different from U.S. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a little more low key in Canada. It's widely celebrated as a statutory holiday in most of the country. The Canadians' approach to Thanksgiving is a little more laid back. Okay, and number 4, there is no huge post Thanksgiving shopping craze. Yeah, anybody go to the store yesterday? Look, I did good. Getting a little few things I'm gonna cook because family is making different dishes and everybody is gathering here at our house. So I'm only doing like a couple things, right? But them lines on Monday, they weren't that bad. But yesterday, they were crazy. And I had to go to like 3 stores yesterday because I forgot like some whipped cream and some caramel drizzle and bags of ice and stuff. And plus, we are having our first annual, actually, it's not the first, but we just ain't had it in a long time. And it wasn't flagged. So, yeah, first annual. When we were younger, we used to and we called it the turkey bowl. But now that we're a little bit older and a lot of us don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, we just celebrate family on this day still. This is the first one that we've had in years. So it's the first annual Find Some Dirt and Plant Yourself family flag football game. The Find Some Dirt and Plant Yourself is a famous saying everybody in my family knows that my dad used to say when he was talking to the kids. They're getting up, moving around too much. Boy, go find some dirt and plant yourself. So that's what we named it in honor of him, And so and we're gonna probably I don't know about the Christmas holiday. What we're gonna do. We've been talking about it, but we're trying to just kind of change the narrative on it. We actually even been looking for I know the last couple of years we were looking for some place where we could go and just donate some time and just help like feed the less fortunate wherever they have places like that. But the last few years I haven't really like found any that were like open where they're inviting people to come and volunteer, at least like nowhere close to where we were at the time. So we're looking into it again this year, and we want to like take granted, if it's a safe place, hopefully it'll be a safe place, right? Where we can take the kids and teach them that it's not like really all about you. Let's, think about others and not just what I'm gonna get this day. You gonna get me something? Nope. Look, okay. From Boone County, North Carolina. Oh, is that what you were saying? Oh, well, if you was talking about the county, I actually know some Boones. So they're probably not your family, maybe. I don't know. Nazarene is saying, what's going on, fam? Happy Family Lamb Day. Hey. Don't nobody want to come in and act a fool with me? They go to link. All y'all scared? Or y'all just not decent for the camera? Because I can understand that. I ain't gonna be here too much longer, y'all. It's 7:09, and I got up here like 7:45. We ain't doing no reading. We just chatting. If somebody just wanted to make ourselves present for family that may not have family close, like not just me clearly has family, but he's traveling on the road, right? Be safe in your travels. What you gonna eat today? You just gonna pick up something, or do you take your food with you? Like you take fresh fruit, stuff like that with you while you riding? I'll go through here. Questions? Anybody got a question about something? No. Ain't nobody told me what if y'all cooking or nothing. Y'all probably cooking while I'm up here talking. I'm pretty much done with my stuff, what I was gonna cook anyway. I'm so proud of me. I cooked my stuff yesterday. With the exception of my pie that me and, well, the cheesecake me and Bella gonna make. That and my famous pineapple orange sweet tea that I'm gonna put in my decanter. Right? So that's all I gotta do. And Bella upstairs watching cartoons. So we'll probably do that here in a few. Definitely gonna have it made before we get out here and have this flag football game. That's where the Boones are from. I'm in New Jersey today. Okay. Prayers for your mom too. I hope she's doing better. Nazarene is seen. Happy Family Day. All right, beautiful people. And nobody want to come in here acting fool with me. Ain't got no questions. Happy Family Day to everybody. Let's see. We ain't gonna be here for the next 2 days. Monday we'll be back. Let's see. No, that's all I got. That's all I got. Y'all got anything else? We ain't doing that today. I ain't even reading nothing. Anybody spending the holiday alone? Yay, nay. Nay. You got somebody around bugging you. House full. You going out of town? Well, if you're going out of town, you should probably already be there by now. Y'all still asleep? Y'all done dozed off. Did the Sabbath change? It did for this moon cycle. It is Sunday. Sunday. I think we are in the this is this the second one? I ain't got my notebook in front of me. Hold on. Let's see. Look at this camera. I mean, not this camera. Let me see. My World's Last Chance. It is the calendar. World's Last Chance calendar. Where? 2. Yeah, we just had the second one. So this Sunday coming up will be the third Sabbath for this moon cycle. The 20th. Hold on. Sunday, the 26th. Yeah, the 26th. Tabitha said, I'm camera shy too, but I'm working on it because one day we should be able to see each other, right? How would I notice y'all? So y'all all be able to notice me if y'all see me out in the street. Head wrap or no head wrap now. Pam, what's going on, girl? I'm like, hey, Tabitha, when you leave from Trinidad? How long you here in the States? Right? I wouldn't even know. But like if y'all approach me in the airport or something, be like, Pam. I'd be like, do I know you? I'm a probably, if I don't recognize you, I might act black. Watch you in my face. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, I will probably say, do I know you? I'll look at you like, or I'll probably say, where you know me from? Because I don't recognize your face. No, I just do it. I used to be camera shy too, but look at me now, right? Look at me now. Y'all should have seen me the first time I was gonna do the videos over 5 years ago now, and then I wasn't even going to do it live. I was just the first video I actually recorded and then I uploaded. I'm like, this is not the feeling that I don't feel like this is the way I'm supposed to be doing this, right? And so the first month or so, I did it live, but I was only there, and I just gave y'all like quick rundowns of what I read, and we was there 10, 15 minutes. I couldn't do it. I was so frightened, but now it's just like you loosen up, you see yourself on camera, you listen to yourself, you learn about some of the words you say over and over again, like right. I say right a whole lot. And I didn't realize it until I began watching myself. It's like people would say or and I saw that a lot. So I try to be a little bit more conscious of that, but sometimes not so much. How am I balancing college, work, and doing these lives every day? First of all, let me tell y'all, I got one class left. My next class is managerial accounting. It starts December, like the second week of December. No, the third week of December, and I'll be done by the end of January, which I originally thought I had two classes left, and I thought I was going to be done by the end of February. Nope, I stand corrected as of yesterday. Okay, so there was two courses left, but one of the courses I didn't know was like this orientation to the online next class. And they called me and told me, go ahead and take that. It's not a whole term, and I'll literally be done within like 15 minutes. They said it's really more like a survey. So they said take 15 minutes, do that, and that's a whole grade counted. So I did that as soon as they told me about it. Got it done. One class left. But how have I been balancing it? Because it's the master's program and it's an accelerated program at ECPI, I only have to be in class one day a week, and it's on Saturdays, right? Um, so and that class is from nine. Well, I actually need to be there like 8:45, 8:45 to 1:30. But during the week, all of the work that we get, it has to be done through the week. But they do give us time markers, like our discussion has to be done by Wednesday night by 11:59, and then you got to respond to two classmates by the end of the week, and then you have 3 to 4 other assignments. And these last few classes, all of the assignments, they have to be written in APA paper form, right? Like you're doing a research paper. Even if they're asking you like 3 or 4 questions, answer the questions, and your finished product needs to be like a research paper, APA format and everything with a cover page. So I do that most of the time in the evening unless I'm done with most of the work I got to do. So I get up in the morning, get the kids going. And once they're working on their schoolwork, because they got their tablets and the laptops or whatever, I'll just sit down and work on any work I need to do for the business. If we got to run out, then they'll just take their tablets and laptops with us. That's the beautiful thing about homeschooling and doing it all online. I'm not going to say I'm not teaching them, but I'm facilitating a program that they're using in school, right? Because the way they detail things and break out the lessons, they do way more than what I would have did. Because I'm gonna be like, we're gonna learn this from life, and then we're gonna take notes and we're gonna talk about it, right? And we still do that, but balancing all of that, and then cooking and the cleaning and the husband. I shouldn't have said him last, right? He should be first. But I do. There's a delicate balance to all of those things daily. And sometimes it's quite tiring. It really is. Because sometimes I get my discussions done, but I'll wait to turn in the rest of my work like the night before it's due. Actually, I got to start that morning if I haven't done anything, because it's all papers. That's bad. Don't ever do that, right? Don't let it pile up on you. But now you're under the gun, so now you're motivated to get it all done and get it in. But I've been balancing it pretty well. I can't believe a whole year has passed by. The master's program in this accelerated form is only 12 months. And it has flown by. Like, I remember when I told y'all think I'm gonna go ahead and go back. Listen, and when I did that, I wasn't even when I left out to go to ECPI that day, I was not going for me. I was actually going with Jeremiah to sit with him, to talk to one of the counselors up there so he can get his schedule and all of that stuff done. Right? I did not go with the hopes or even thinking about that I was going to go back to school. But we got there. I'm like, I'm only like 8 credits away from my master's anyway. Let me just look and see how they've updated the program, right? And so I just decided that day while I was up there, yeah, let me go ahead and knock this out. Now, it wasn't 8 credits. Well, what? No, not 8 credits, 8 classes, right? But it was a little bit more. So I was a little more than 8 classes. I was 12 classes away. So it wasn't that bad. I'm like, I can do that. A year be done past like it ain't nothing. So let me go ahead and get it done. And look, we are here. I will be graduating in a little over a month and a half, right? So balancing it all right. Um But I think I'm gonna hold off after this. I gotta just keep one thing, get it completely off my schedule, right? Off my schedule. So, because I was thinking about going ahead and continuing with my doctorate, but they don't have the accelerated program for the doctorate, and I'm not going to get a PhD. I think I'm gonna get a DBA, right? Which is the same thing. They just call it something different. A DBA is a doctorate of business administration, right? Whereas a PhD is a doctor of philosophy. But I don't know. The PhD might be better. How I like to sit and talk about theory and stuff and just dig into things, right? But I really love business too, right? And that's been it's been my life's goal. Because I remember when I was younger, um, well, my dad was still alive, clearly. I remember I drew out this picture, this big this big building, right? It was like a two pier building. And it was going, and I was like, shucks, I probably was like 10 years old. What was we at? I think we were probably still, I don't think we had moved to Illinois yet. We moved to Illinois when I was what, 15 years old. It was definitely before then. But I drew out this office building, this two-tiered office building, and I named it a name for me and my dad. Where me and my dad were going to go into business together. It was going to be our enterprise. I put the name, me and my dad's name, well, my nickname and my dad's nickname, and I called it Enterprises, right? But and that was when I was young, so I've always had this love for business. I don't even know why for real, but as I get older, I see. Um, but yeah, good with multitasking. Sometimes, girl, I don't get nothing done. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Multitasking, whew, boy. Sometimes it's because if I'm multitask like when I'm trying to do laundry and stuff and cooking, something gonna go lacking. And most of the time it's gonna be the laundry, like laundry, trying to do the email, cooking. Like if I have to do something on the computer while I'm cooking, then two things gonna go lacking. It's gonna be the laundry and I might burn something. Because I'm focusing, I lose track of here, and unless I smell something burning, it's gonna keep on cooking while I'm trying to send in an email. Or so sometimes multitasking is not always that great, depending on what your tasks are. But yeah, I try and make it work. Or I'll call the kids to help. Hey, go switch them loads of laundry for me. Yeah. All right, y'all. Look, it's 7:23, and nobody still told me what y'all cooking today. Or if y'all cooking. Probably not. Y'all just showing up. Y'all just showing up to go eat. That's cool too. Chosen of Yahuwah. What's going on? Kathy! Happy Family Day. This is Kathy McFadden, sis. Hey girl, how you been? Look, this is like the third time you changed your name, ain't it? I know a couple people, they keep changing their names on me. And then they had to let me know because I be thinking it's a new person. We got a new person now since we've been here for a while. I just changed my name. All right, y'all. All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful day today. Enjoy your families. Don't eat too much. I know y'all probably won't because we discipline, right? We discipline, or at least trying to be. All right, y'all. Um, That's it. I love y'all. And may our great creator continue to bless you all and your family. May you have safe travels. If you're still traveling to, or when you travel back, be safe. Oh, my mom said, well, I cooked potato salad and candied yams. Yum. Listen, these 2 boxes of greens that I made, sis, wait till you get over here. I made 2 different kinds, right? I make the kind for those that don't eat meat, and I made the kind, and I put some meat in there for those who still like meat in their greens, right? I ain't trying to fight nobody today. So, but listen, I had them taste the ones with the I put some chicken in it, right? I put a rotisserie chicken in it. Um, And then I tasted the greens that didn't have anything. And I'm like, you know, boy, I get better every year. Y'all see them big greens? My aunt posted a picture yesterday with her and Bella doing the greens. It's this dude every year. He has a farm and like a huge garden. So every holiday he's out there with his huge fruits and veggies, right? And his greens are always so huge and they are always so good. You know, it's his own thing, you know, chemicals, nothing. One year I posted a picture of me and the leaf of the green, it was like big as the top half of my body, like from my waist all the way to the top of my head. That's how big it was. If you look at the picture um, that my aunt posted yesterday with Bella holding the leaf of greens, that was one of the smaller ones, right? Yeah, so but he's super nice and he always gets either like a U-Haul truck or maybe like a Penske truck. And when he goes and he harvests his greens, you all know what like a 16-foot U-Haul truck is, right? 16-foot box truck. So it's like the smaller ones. He gets either one of them. Most of the time he gets one of those or the one that's a little bit bigger, like a 24-foot box truck, right? But when he opens the back, if you get him when he just pulls up, he always pull up in the same part of the city. His truck is filled from top to bottom, front to back, full of collard greens. That's just the collard greens, right? Dude has a huge plot of land and I'm like, is your whole family helping you do this? Like, how? Like, are you just doing that? So it's his immediate household. And this is what they do. So every holiday they're out there. And we be looking for him too. He has the best, the healthiest, the beautifulest greens ever. So, and you know what? And he brings what he uses like this the clear, the clear contractor bags or whatever. And so you know how big contractor bags are. They way bigger than trash bags, but they're like the clear ones, the big heavy duty bags. He will fill one of those up for you for, I'm gonna let y'all guess. Guess how much he'll fill up one of them bags for you for? Somebody guess. Somebody guess. I'll wait for one answer, then I'll tell y'all. Love you too and bless your family as well, Kathy. You just gonna eat fruits and vegetables? You hit it right on the head, Nazarene, saying $20. $20 will have you will have enough greens for Thanksgiving and Christmas for a huge family. I'm telling you. So we still got a little bit more to cut off the stock. What we do, we cut them off the stock, we clean them. Well, actually, we cut them off the stock, roll them up, cut them, right? And then we'll put them all in a few big pots and we'll clean them, we'll wash them. And we did this a few days ago. We prepped them. And the first bag, we actually went back. My husband saw them again. He went back and got a second bag. That's why I say we're still doing it. So it's a few more left in there. But we're sending my aunt home with some. So we clean them, we prep them, we put them in big gallon Ziploc bags. My deep freezer was full of them, right? But when you cook them down, it's like man, all these greens we can put, because I got a couple big pots. We was able to get the greens in a couple big pots once they cook down. But y'all, they're so good. They're so good. And he has fruits out there too, like watermelons and mangoes. But we're kind of out of that season now. But in the spring and the summer, the fruits are amazing, right? Because they're in season. Yep, it was $20. Mahalia. Leaving the cooking questions for the American folks. Today is a normal day for me in Trinidad. But either way, family is always amazing to celebrate. Hey, girl, hey. Hey. Pammy, who was cooking a turkey? Let the vegans stay away from the meat cooking. They won't be able to flavor it properly. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. It is going in my oven. We actually just went to Popeyes and ordered one of their Cajun turkeys, right? So yeah, I don't do it. My husband gonna have to test it, but I don't even think he's gonna test it. We're just gonna cook it. Probably have, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna test the turkey. They might even taste it till it's dinner time. But I've gotten pretty good with my cooking and not taste it because my husband is not really a big turkey eater either. So but we got it because there are some people that like turkey. So but I think it'll be flavored okay. We'll inject it with some butter and seasonings and stuff, just kind of let it marinate. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what it's like, a 2 year supply for $20. And it look, if it was just a smaller family, if they got and they cleaned it and prepped it and put it in the freezer like we did, it literally could be a supply for like 2 years. I got this one piece of hair just like sticking out on the side, y'all. But yeah, but y'all know me, I ain't eating no meat. Look, I wasn't eating no meat before I even heard of a wasp and all of those things, right? So I keep saying 12, but I forget that when I was pregnant with Josiah, I backslid a little bit because when I was pregnant with him, I was craving for some fried fish and hot sauce. But I got it that one time and it made me so sick. It made me sick. And so and it was probably because I hadn't eaten it for like 2 years, right? Because he was no, I got pregnant with Saya. I got pregnant every 18 months, y'all. So Josh was almost 2, but I didn't even think about it when I got the cravings when I was pregnant with Saya. I was just like, I'm just gonna go get some, not thinking, girl, this ain't been in your system in almost 2 years, and that's probably what made me really sick. So, but after that, that's all I needed. Like every time I look at me, I think about that feeling and just I don't, I just don't, and not just because of that, but all that I've learned and stuff, and I can't do it. We had this assignment here last week about okay, so this class that I'm in right now is my ethics class. And so we're looking at business ethics, individual ethics, and business deal ethics and things like that, and how ethically companies produce their products. So we had to do a report on Patagonia, which is this sports clothing brand, right? Y'all probably all know about that. But we had to watch this I guess you like a little mini documentary on when they were, even though Patagonia, they have high ethics that their company and their employees have to follow, but they also now have made it to where the people, their suppliers and people they do business with, they have to be ethical as well, because at one point it was a big thing in the news where they were sourcing their material, like their wool and stuff, from this particular vendor who was inhumanely um shearing the sheep. Y'all, listen, I couldn't even watch that video because they show some graphic stuff. Now, a wool manufacturer, you got a whole herd of sheep and stuff, and you shearing the sheep and you taking their wool, right? You ain't killing them or nothing like that. But this particular company, I forget the name. I don't even remember the name of the company. I just I just focused on Patagonia. Um and their policies and stuff. Um, but I couldn't get through the video because they were showing, sometimes they would shear the sheep too close, like they would cut too much wool off of them, and then they would gash them with the clippers and stuff. And so we saw these bloody sheep, and then the sheep that died that looked like they were malnourished. It was like this one little I call it like a little barn or whatever, where they just like tossed it over the back. And there was like a insider that had leaked information about what was really going on there in this particular company that they were sourcing their wool from. And so they were able to get some footage and everything and send it to like this news media outlet and stuff. It was horrible. They were What did it for me was, oh, they took one of the sheep, which was like a younger one, and they picked it up. I'm like, why you even have to do all that? And they cut the tail of the baby sheep off. And it was like struggling and crying and screaming. I was like, oh my God. Like I literally, and I was actually sitting in class when that came up. Matter of fact, because we have to sit in class, one class during the term. And one of the gentlemen in my class, he said, listen, y'all, he said, this documentary, he said, I just finished watching it. He said, it's a really hard watch. He said, I'm not even sure if y'all gonna be able to watch it. And I didn't know what he was talking about because clearly I hadn't even opened up the assignments on what we were supposed to do anyway. I showed up to class not doing anything I was supposed to do for the week with the exception of the discussion. And the discussion didn't have anything to do with this particular assignment. And I like screamed like they were killing a human being. And I just thought about it. I'm like, man, as you are plant-based and as you become more holistic and natural, seeing things even done to animals, it's like it's horrible. Like, and it hits you like deep down in your shanana, like I'm about to become a part of PETA. Right. That's how bad it was. It was horrible. So they cut ties with this particular vendor and everything just because of how terrible they were treating the sheep that they were getting the wool from. It was like really unnecessary. People weren't trained, coming to work mad, violating the sheep and stuff. I'm like, wow. I'm surprised these people didn't go to jail. It was crazy, but because they're animals, should we like, I mean, I do think there should be some type of consequences for inhumanely treating animals. Before, I didn't really care. Like, yeah, what they got to do with me? But now it's just like, because you think about it, like these animals, they have babies, they're mothers, and they know when you're doing something to their young, like they will fight you like a human will as much as they can and in their power to protect their young. Like they think. Some people think animals don't have brains. I'm like, they absolutely have brains and they can think. Just because they can't communicate the way we can, it was crazy. All right, y'all. So that's it. Yes, be safe on the roads, just me. It was, Tabitha. It was nice to just hang out with the creator family today. All right, y'all. That's it. It is 7:37. Nobody wanted to come in and hang out with me, act a fool with me. Like we could have really acted a fool. Like had somebody come in live with me. But anyway, all right, y'all. Go ahead and do what y'all do. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all back here Monday. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe. And that's it. I think I'll go ahead and do my outro today. You know what? No. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the outro. All right, beautiful people. I love y'all. And I see y'all back here bright and early Monday morning between 6:15 and 6:30. Peace.
But I see through you.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gold, I've been far away. I'm illuminated now, making more.
What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea? Psilocybin? LSD?
It's just tea. With a little honey.
What just happened?
For a moment, you entered the astral dimension.
What?
A place where the soul exists apart from the body.
Why are you doing this to me?
To show you just how much you don't know. Open your eyes.
Been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they want a cold sign.
What's happening? This isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real, this is...
Been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they want a cold sign.
His heart rate is getting dangerously high.
He looks all right to me. You think that this material universe is all there is?
I don't need gravity, I don't need
What mysteries lie beyond the reach of your senses? Existence, mind and matter meet. reality.
I don't need gravity, I just need growth. I'm a fine line, yeah, I'm a mislead, I'm this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just float.
Some benevolent and life-giving, filled with malice and hunger. Dark places where powers older than time and waiting.
I don't swim or sink, I just float.
Who are you in this vast multiverse?
I don't need gravity, I just need growth. I don't need gravity, I just need gravity, I just need growth.
Have you seen that before in a gift shop?
I don't need gravity, I just need growth.
Teach me.
No.
It's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.